I am presenting my first abstract is a prospective phase 1 dose escalation trial for neoadjuvant radiosurgery for large brain metastasis. As we all know, surgery has a main role in the management of brain metastasis. It provides a pathological diagnosis, improves neurological symptoms, and local control in large brain tumors. But over the years, we've seen that surgery alone is not enough, and 1 year local control for surgery is just 35 to 45%, and we have to add whole brain or SRS to it to increase it to 70 or 80%. Also, we've been seen that SRS is less toxic and has good local control in as compared to whole brain RT. There have been a lot of post-op SRS studies which have seen that there is an increased risk of leptomeningeal disease in these patients from 7% to 31%. So the question arises: is pre-op SRS a better option? Well,
yes,
it is. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, can you please share your slides, please?
Okay, just give me 1 second. Is it available now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the question arises: is pre-op SRS a better option? Well, it helps in easier to plan, better target delineation, no need for added margin, so less radiation necrosis. We sterilize the tumor margin also, so less leptomeningeal disease, avoiding delay in adjuvant systemic therapy. There has been a study in pre-op SRS by Dr. Eschler which was published in IGRP in 2014. There are 47 patients with 51 lesions, and mean time from SRS to surgery was 1 day, and median dose was 14 gray. It was found that local control at 6 months was 98%, 12 months was 86%, and 24 months was 72%. Also, there was no leptomeningeal disease, and radiation necrosis was also just 8%. But local failure was corroborated with the lesion size more than 10 cc of volume, 3.4 centimeter in maximum diameter, trend towards surface lesions and eloquent areas. So Cleveland Clinic, where the study is based, started a phase 1, phase 2 trial. The design was gamma study enrollment with gamma knife surgery, followed by resection within 2 weeks, and then MRI and neurological evaluation at every 2 months. The age eligible age was 18 years with diagnosis of cancer other than radiosensitive tumors. KPS was more than 70%. 1 to 4 brain lesions, one of which should be more than 2 centimeter and none more than 5 centimeter in dia, and should be planned for gross tumor resection. And prior SRS was allowed to lesions other than the one which was planned for resection. The primary objective was to determine the maximum tolerated dose, that is MTD, and it was decided that tumors of size more than 2 till 3 centimeters will get dose in the increments of 18, 21, and 24. 3 to 4 centimeters, 15, 18, and 21, and more than 4 centimeters till 5 centimeters, 12 gray, 15 gray to 18 gray. The dose limiting toxicity was acute CTCAE grade 3 and 4. 2 patients were followed for 4 months after giving lowest dose, and if no disease limiting toxicity was seen, SRS dose was escalated. If one dose limiting toxicity was seen, 2 additional patients could be enrolled. But if more than one patient had DLT, then it was observed to stop the trial, and next lower dose was determined as MTD. 27 patients were enrolled at the time of analysis. Median follow-up was 9.2 months, and mean was 15.2. For tumor size more than 2 to 3 centimeters, dose level 18 gray, 2 patients received it, and 21 gray, 3 patients. Similarly, for 3 to 4 centimeter of patients, 3 centimeter of disease, 15 gray was received by 4 patients, 18 gray by 9, and 21 gray by 1 patient. The tumor size more than tumor size more than 4 to up to 5. One patient received more. Sorry, it's not clear on my slide. 12 gray was received by 1 patient, and the rest like that. Tumor characteristic volumes. Tumor characteristic volume of median volume was 17.5 cc. Maximum diameter was 3.7 centimeter, and most of them were surface location with 85.2%. It's not changing.
Organizers, please look into this. The slides are not moving.
System is hanged or something.
Instead of enter, try to press next. Sometimes an alternate command.
I'm pressing next only, ma'am. It's not working.
Enter, try enter.
Enter also I've tried, ma'am.
Right click and next slide.
Okay, sorry. So the toxicity that was seen was 26 patients were evaluable for toxicity. Only one patient had 3 patients had grade 1 toxicity, and one patient had grade 2 toxicity, and there was no dose limit toxicities thus far. Even tumor control and survival, it could be collaborated with the size of the tumor. If size was more than 3.5, it was significantly less as compared to if size was less than 3.5. The local control at 6 months was 95%. Distant brain control was 72%. And
you have completed your time, Parneet.
So just one example only. I'll give this patient had 71-year-old non-small cell lung cancer. Day 0, only the occipital lobe tumor, occipital lobe lesion was evaluable. The other was not, but both received SRS. And after that, excision was done, and the occipital lesion which was being evaluated had no disease, whereas the other lesion which was size of 4.4 had a recurrence and LMD, leptomeningeal disease. So the conclusions, preliminary results demonstrate that neoadjuvant SRS with dose escalation for brain tumors more than 2 in size is acceptable, is present with acceptable toxicities and local control, which is similar to post SRS or WBRT. But this is phase 1 trial which continues to accrue patients, and phase 2 trial will be conducted after at MND, that's maximum tolerated dose. Thank you.